Hi, Charles.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
Hi, Regina.
So, we're also curious about what goes on in the mind of a photographer, but tell us, where are you from?
Originally from Chicago.
Oh.
And I started photography in the late 50s. What got me interested in photography was I liked trains, and I needed to record some of the trains in Chicago that were kind of disappearing little by little, trains and trolley cars and all that. During my high school years, I met a couple guys who were also rail fans, and we started going out on trips to photograph trains, in the Chicago area. And that's what got me interested in photography. I probably got the bug for photography. My mother photographed me quite a bit when I was growing up.
What was your mom like?
I was born in ⁴, and my father got drafted. He was sent to France to help fight the war. And during that time, my mother took pictures of me growing up. He was gone for 4 years, and she took all kinds of pictures of me in Chicago. I kind of got the idea of photography from her, and she kept on taking pictures for as long as I've known her, actually. I graduated in Lane in 1960, and then I took some courses over at the Institute of Design at Illinois Institute of Technology. When I graduated, my father gave me a Leica M3 with a 50mm f2 Summicron lens, which was like top of the line in those days. I was a street photographer, and I was photographing in Chicago about the same time Vivian Mayer was out there photographing. I'm surprised I never ran into her. But I kind of gave it up after a couple of years because there didn't seem to be any market for it. It's just, it's hard to just do something, take pictures. There wasn't any galleries at that time to exhibit photography, and photography wasn't really thought of as an art that much. I worked for a couple studios in Chicago. They were commercial photographers, and I decided in 1969 to pack up and leave, and I went to Los Angeles. I got a job shooting still photographs. Being in Hollywood, there's lots of actors there, so I photographed actors and models and that sort of thing. We did headshots, and after that I did a couple album covers. One of them was called the Summer of '42 with Michelle Legrand and Sarah Vaughan. After a while I got into doing wedding photography, and I did that for about 10 years. And so after that, I kind of retired by 2012. They had some photography exhibits over at the Melrose Trading Post, so I dug up my negatives and started making prints and started exhibiting some of my street photography, and also doing more street photographs and a lot of other things at the time.
I noticed these two photographs behind you. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of those photos?
The one in the ocean that was photographed when I came out to Los Angeles the first time. And then the photograph of the trombones that was done in Chicago around 1960. And that was shot with my Leica. Photography lets me share my reality of what I see with other people. People buy my prints because it makes them feel good, they relate to it, makes them happy, and they have a reality that somehow they can share with the photographs, otherwise they wouldn't buy them. I sell a lot of prints over at the Trading Post. It's nice because I get to actually see the people, talk to the people who buy my prints, and a lot of times I'll tell them, you know, what the backstory is. In other words, what went on when I shot it, why did I shoot it, and any kind of details. So it's kind of fun that way, rather than just taking, you know, just selling things online.
I've only been there once, but I'm hoping to go back. I just moved down here from San Francisco.
Oh, wonderful.